Comedy Bang Bang, we are back here, and Gino, the intern.
Whenever you're ready, go, Scott.
Yeah, no, I've been ready. I've been saying it. And John Lennon is right here.
Oh, drums. Oh, I forgot to say my catchphrase.
Yes, drums. You just did.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and...
shut me up, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Now I'm feeling sad.
Why are you feeling sad,
Because,
John?
you put me in my place like that.
Okay, well, you literally said it 3 words before you said you didn't say it.
All right.
All right. Well, it's so great to have a lot of our friends here around us for the holidays, and we have we have one of our greatest friends. We just met him or it or her. I mean, who knows these days? No, but I mean, you literally are genderless.
Just say, it's just easier to say it.
No, Gino, it's not that kind of a show.
Or is it them? Those?
No, that's even worse.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe not. I can't tell.
Ho-ho! Introduce me, bitch!
All right, it's Ho-Ho the Elf is here. Hello.
Whoa.
Merry Christmas up your bunghole!
Holy
Suck
shit.
it easy, suck it hard.
Suck it easy and hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Ho-Ho.
Hey!
Welcome back to the show.
Sko!
Ah! We just met you last year, right?
You just met me last year, but I've been alive forever.
Anybody else want their cans turned down while I'm in here? Sorry.
Turn down your cans, bro.
We all just
Knockers.
instinctively reached for it.
I'll take care of it. I'm the intern. here.
Why?
That's I could do.
Her level may be a little hot, just slightly hot for what she's doing. I mean,
Want me to
you
stand
listening.
farther away?
No, you're good. Right,
No,
you're
you're
good right next to it. It's just
Suck my candy cane, you weenie.
that's right. You have your private parts are a candy cane, right?
Yeah, you mean private parts, but they're pretty public. Look, they're coming out to play.
Holy shit,
Oh
I
my
do not
God.
recognize those at all.
Yeah, lick it.
I'm going to lick something I'm not positive what it is. And I learned my lesson licking something I didn't know what it was.
What
was
was it?
It ended up being a tarantula.
What?
What did
did
it
you
start
think?
out
I
as?
thought it was spilled coffee.
I don't know.
Moving coffee?
You licked
It
it?
wasn't moving.
All right, if something's not moving, lick away, I'd suggest.
I wouldn't chase
You
something
could've said
around just to
say.
lick it.
I
One
know.
time I licked a tarantula, but it wasn't a tarantula. It was some guy's dead balls.
Dead?
Was he alive?
Yeah.
But his balls were dead.
Frostbite.
Oh.
Abominable snowman. His nuts were black.
That feels like
Now, hold on. Wasn't the Abominable Snowman or someone who got a piggyback ride from the Abominable Snowman?
Ho-Ho, I should
Hello.
explain you briefly. It's been a while since you've been on.
It's been a while.
Yeah, sorry about that. Since you've been on the show, you are Santa's naughty elf. You
Yeah.
give presents to the kids who are on his naughty list,
The bad girls and boys, they need knives and guns. Blech.
right? And you are always farting and puking.
I never really farted. Rude. Unless
Yeah,
you smell it.
sorry.
Maybe you should put a microphone on that end.
I'm sorry, that was me. If you're smelling it right now, that's me.
SPD.
That's me like a ninja, baby.
And what have you? I mean, it seems. I feel like it's been about 8 months or so since I've seen
Probably.
you. Probably. What have you been up to? I mean, this is the special time of year for you.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love it so much.
You sound like you're being sarcastic.
Oh, no, I'm not. I love it.
You're rolling your eyes. But I mean, this is.
This is my favorite time of year, yeah.
Yeah. Because,
That is hard to follow.
have you been working all year to? Do you build all the guns yourself, like
No,
the
Mr.
elves?
Aukerman, no, I steal them. No, really, what? What do you think?
Because
I don't know. It must be hard to build a gun.
Yeah,
I
an
know
elf
how to
question.
do it. Yeah.
Do they make if you order PlayStation for Christmas? Do the elves make PlayStations? That's high
yeah,
tech
we
shit.
make everything. That's why it gets harder every year.
And there's no IP issues with making Sony's products in the North Pole. You guys don't get in any trouble for doing that.
Oh,
Do you have to get trademark licensing if somebody was to get, I don't know, some Yankees coasters?
you'll notice, like, if you really got
Those
something
came
like
from
that,
Ringo, not Santa.
All right, but what if, all right, well, who cares where they came from? The question's still relevant.
Well, you don't know. Maybe Ringo asked Santa for him and then re-gifted him to John.
Oh, that's
that
true.
son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Like a real
I'll play his head
Indian.
like a tom-tom. if he
Wait a
did
minute.
that.
You said you've
Tom-Tom?
only had one
Indian?
disagreement in your life, and that was when you were playing drums during the Beatles.
That's right. If he wants to double-cross me again, I'll Like I said, play his head like a tom-tom.
Oh, God. So you,
Why is it on me?
because Ho-Ho, you're our guest of honor.
Oh, I am?
So you,
Raise me up and bow down.
so you, what do you plan for this year? I mean, you always try to top yourself. I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get creative. Yeah, everyone's already got a knife or a gun, especially around their house. So I'm trying to get...
I hope if everyone had a gun, this world would be safer.
Honestly, we all need to shoot each other. That way we'd be protected.
Yeah, everyone would be dead.
Yeah. And the world would be better. I love it. I love when people suffer. Pain. Pain is good.
Are you are you like a sadomasochist?
Spank me with your little finger.
Just yeah, I know. That's
My
as
butt's
big as.
so tiny.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Whoops.
Well, you got in there, Scott.
Sorry.
God, easy. Jesus Christ. I can't believe what I just saw. I cannot
I'm still
believe,
putting it together.
I cannot believe
I
what just happened.
apologize.
Don't apologize. Be bad and love it.
Holy, wash your
slowing down.
hands, Scott.
Scott, I'm surprised your
chocolate.
fingers are so small.
You know what they say.
That's right.
You know what they say, small fingers
big, giant,
sit in a tiny
floppy-
elf's asshole.
So what do you have
Wow,
planned?
not the mama. Felt really good on my butt.
Not the mama, of course, from the dinosaurs. ABC, TGIF.
Remember the last episode? They were all extinct. I loved it.
Oh yeah, it's
Comet comes
amazing.
and
Yeah.
lands
That's a-
on the
that's a
guy's
happy
varsity
ending.
jacket.
Yeah. When everyone dies, I get happy.
Yeah. I think the Seinfeld finale would have been better if they had all died.
Yeah.
And
I
Friends.
made a new version where they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And do you pass that out to kids?
Yeah.
Seinfeld
I
finale-
added all the characters.
Is the Seinfeld finale the one where Kramer's doing stand-up and kind of cuts
Yeah.
loose a little bit?
That was sort of a different finale.
That was a hidden episode.
So what are you're topping yourself this year?
Yeah, okay. So I already have, like, knives and guns. So I got to get a little creative with my weapons.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm giving out a lot of interesting things and hoping that kids get a little excited about how they can use them. Like I put a melon baller in a kid's stocking last year, and I watched him the whole year to see when he would use it.
You watched him all the time?
Yeah.
How old is the kid?
8, and he just got into touching his dick.
That's a little early.
It's a little late.
Okay, well,
Born with it.
hey, agree to disagree.
Whatever, I'm ageless. It's not pedophilia. Right?
Because you
Oh,
could
wait a
be
minute.
young. You could be 8 if you're
I'm
ageless.
a million, so I'm nothing.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
Again, that is very hard to follow.
How many shits does he take a day?
The boy?
Yeah. I'm wondering
Hey,
what's
that was
normal.
going to be my question.
You're wondering
That
what's
was gonna be
normal
the
for an
first-
8-year-old boy or for you?
for anyone, for a human
He
being.
takes 2 dookies a day, one in the morning and one at night.
Really?
So in the night, he builds up a lot, I guess.
Does he eat when he sleeps?
Yeah, maybe he does. Actually,
What do you mean, maybe?
Maybe he does. You've
Oh,
been
you're
watching
lying.
it.
You are a bad elf. You're lying.
I am a liar, but I
hey.
also was sleeping next to him, sound and peaceful.
So you're sleeping when he's sleeping.
Yeah,
And you're just assuming he's not doing anything.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So, in that song, when it says he sees you when he's sleeping, he
They're
doesn't.
talking
Does
about-
Santa sleep when all the kids?
Santa's awake all night.
Oh, okay.
I sleep with the babies.
So does Santa see you sleeping?
Terrifying phrase, ho ho.
Does
Santa watches me sleep because he's a pervert. He loves it.
Really?
He likes to watch me dream and think it's about him.
You've never dreamed about him?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I thought so.
I dreamed about everyone I ever met.
Really? You've met everybody.
Yeah. I can't go to.
Do you just cycle through them?
Is it one dream with a lot of people in it?
Yeah, it's like a concert every night.
Wow, are you
Santa's
performing?
playing.
Santa's playing.
Oh, wow.
Everyone you've ever met is in a
I
band?
thought you were playing. You say Santa's playing. You say you don't dream about Santa?
You go to a
playing
Santa
concert. And what songs does he sing? Santa Claus is...
Santa baby.
That's a song to him.
I never said it made sense. It's a dream.
Oh, okay.
Santa baby, get under my beard plenty, please.
Wait a minute. He's going to crawl up and underneath his own beard?
A beard comes out of him. He doesn't have to get under
He's
it.
talking to the Santa baby.
Oh.
Oh, the song? Oh, it's not Santa, comma, baby. It's Santa,
no,
baby.
Santa baby.
Oh, is there a Santa baby? Has he
Yeah.
had children?
Well, it's not his child. It's named after him. He's the godfather.
Oh, okay.
He can't produce sperm.
He can. Why not? Is it just snowflakes and
Yeah.
frost?
Yeah, but
Oh.
each one's unique.
Santa jizzes snowflakes is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's fucking hot.
It's
though.
tight.
That's fucking hot.
Wow.
I have I have weird dreams all the time.
Really?
And I always premature ejaculate in my dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
Premature. Why do you think they're premature if you're ejaculating in your
You're
dreams?
asleep.
Well, because I'm having sex in the dream.
And you want to keep it going?
I
Oh,
always-
baby, I'm gonna come now.
And I wait, and my neighbor's like, quiet down in there.
Really? So you're sleep shouting.
dream?
Because when I orgasm, I don't know. I'm assuming Ho knows this from
Hello,
watching me.
yeah.
When I come, no matter when I'm fucking, I say, "Here it comes, here it comes." Oh, I'm gonna come, and then I come real
Yeah.
loud.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes
Okay.
you go, ouch, ouch, it burns.
Yeah, that's when I put icy hot on my hand and use it to beat off. Because
It's not that. It's not that kind of show, Gino.
but it's icy for 1 split second.
Yeah.
It makes it worth it.
Okay. All right.
What kind of show is this? If it's not this kind of show, you put your finger in an elf's ass in front of me.
I'm sorry,
and I
Bullets
can't
and
talk
ice
about.
fly around.
And I haven't taken it out yet either.
I know.
It popped and you shoved it back in.
John, what do you dream about?
I had a dream recently about riding my bike.
Yeah. Was it a bicycle bill for two or?
No, it's my mountain bike.
Oh, I thought maybe
The
it was.
one, because I mountain bike in Central Park so much.
Oh, okay.
But I had a dream that I drove it into the Guggenheim Museum.
Hey, John, I
All
love
the
how
way
you
up-
died.
Huh?
I love how you died. Murder.
Thank you.
That's Ho-Ho's favorite
Hello.
way for someone to die.
Yeah.
Murder's
murder.
oh boy, from a gunshot.
Murder.
Bullets.
Did you give, by the way, Chapman
John?
the gun?
John Wayne Gacy.
Mark,
Who killed you?
Mark David Chapman.
Oh, yeah, I
thank
gave
you.
him that gun. He was a bad little boy, and I gave it to him like 20 years earlier.
Yeah.
He kept
Yeah.
very good care of it then for 20 years because
Yeah.
Rezzy showed it to me. I thought it was just a stranger saying, "Look at this beautifully kept gun." I said, "Well, that's fantastic." I was about to say that's a fantastic looking piece of equipment.
That would have been your last words if you had the chance.
If I had the chance, but instead it was thank you. I was saying it to the doorman who opened the door for me. My last
Wow.
word was thank you.
That's nice.
Until I became alive again, and
And now what's it going to be?
I
You should think of your last words and continually repeat them so they can truly be your
Let's
last
all
words.
if
do
all
that.
goes to plan, it'll be this meatball is way too big.
You want to
And
die
then you
from
died
meatball?
choking on the meatball?
That's right.
I pictured you saying this meatball's way too big, and then someone coming up behind you and shooting you.
Who knows how it'll happen?
Because it'll be impossible to say this meatball was way too big if you're choking on the meatball.
No, I'd say it right. I'd say this
Right
meatball
as
is too big, but I'd still go along with my plan to eat it
Okay.
whole.
That's totally different. You said was way too big.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is.
Okay,
Take
great.
that WA and it'll go away and replace it with an I.
This is why you're a
you
good
always say that.
songwriter.
Thank you.
Wow.
Poems like that.
So, well, this is amazing. So you're trying a melon ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a point with that.
Yeah.
So
What's
did
he
he-
been, what's
did
he
he
been
ever-
using it for?
Did he ever ball melon?
No, he didn't. Even though his mommy asked him to, but he's so naughty.
Oh,
Did he
that's
think
good.
it was a small ice cream scoop?
Yeah, and he scooped out his dog's bunghole.
Oh.
And then he scooped out his sister's eyeball. and I did a
my
dance
Lord.
for a day.
Really? That made you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got some energy.
I'm so happy.
And that day is today because you haven't stopped dancing.
La la la.
I thought you were operating her like that.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. It's not a puppetry situation.
Oh, so your finger's just going for a free ride.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, that's one reason why it's been so hard to get it out. She won't stop. She or he won't stop
Yeah,
moving.
whatever.
Yeah, who
Whatever
knows?
makes you more comfortable about my gender.
Having my finger in your butthole. I think it would be a she situation for me.
We've all got
Really?
buttholes.
Sure.
You love to stick your finger in women's bungholes?
Well, I mean, you know,
That if they want it.
if they want it.
I
yeah.
never begged for this.
Well, you don't have to beg. You can just ask.
Anything I do sexually, I beg. Please, suck my candy cane, please. I'll give you all the presents.
I'm legit getting a little aroused right now. So-
Last time a bitch sucked my candy cane, it turned into a spear and I stabbed her.
Oh my!
Holy shit, that is supposed to be terrifying, but I'm aroused as
Wait,
fuck
is that
right now.
is your dick gonna go away one day once it gets all sucked away?
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Or does it grow back every night like toenails?
Every night.
Every single night.
You cut them down to this nothing, the skin.
My dick disappears, and then I get a new candy cane off the tree and shove it in.
Oh.
Oh, wait. So
Okay,
it's
so-
not an actual functioning genitalia?
It's a hole that grabs.
I'm starting to think I know what your gender is. I'm starting to think. Wait, by the way, Scott, a hole that grabs sounds like a pussy.
You're fucked up, sir.
I like that you paid him a little respect.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's nice of you and out of character.
Well, we have to get to our next guest. You can all stick around here, or it's time to be with friends during the holidays. And this gentleman has became a friend of ours earlier in the year, and he's from Atlanta. Tallahassee. Okay, he's from Tallahassee, where he owns a business. No, he doesn't own it. He's an employee of a small business.
Just read your notes, Scott.
Just say his name and let him do all this
All
part.
right, sure.
Hey, and then I know what you're thinking. Let me do the fucking hosting. All right.
No. Maxwell Keeper is back. Hello.
Tick tock. Tis
yes.
I, the very timekeeper.
Yes. Welcome, Maxwell. It's so good to see you.
Season's greetings.
Is this your favorite time of year?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
This time of year is the time of year that people all over the world show their appreciation for time.
In what way? How
They're
do you
always saying, Christmas time is here.
Oh.
They'll say it's Christmas season. They say, Christmas time is here. Us timies fought hard for that. And they go,
Us timies?
yes, the society I'm in, the timies.
You haven't spoken about that before.
It's a secret society.
Oh, well, not anymore. You just blew your own cover there.
As long as you say it's secret, then it remains
okay.
secretive.
Well, it's a lot like John being alive.
You just ask people not to bring it up to others.
Right. You've heard of secret societies.
Sure.
Sure. As long as you put the word secret in front, they're still secret.
What do you do in the timies?
We advocate on behalf of time.
Ah, that's what I expected.
Oh, you're the people who are always passing out watches in front of the Vaughn.
That's right. We go to the Vons, we pass our watches, and then we meet upon a midnight clear and discuss how our very day went.
Your very day, yes.
Where'd you get those contacts that look like clocks?
I got them at Spencer Gifts.
Oh, okay.
They're funny and helpful. I'm late
Yes.
What are you late for?
to tell you to fuck off.
Well, you got it in there at least, under the wire.
But I love this time. So many wonderful songs about time.
Oh, so many.
It is the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes.
Christmas time is here.
You mentioned that one.
Yes, wonderful Christmas time.
Yeah, Paul McCartney classic.
Yes.
What did you think of that song when Paul wrote that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I said, but I wanted to, play drums on it. He said, I've got Ringo doing it. I said, I'm not going to get involved in this whole thing. You're taking my friend. I want to do the drums. He'll kill me if he sees me on him. It's a headache.
Yeah.
I didn't know Ringo played on that one.
He did.
Wow.
And I didn't know you were alive in those particular years when he recorded it.
I'd have to
82,
check
I
my
believe.
diary, but 82.
Somewhere in there, 81.
Yeah, that was-
Diary probably
they-
didn't exist at that point
That's true.
because you were dead.
So, Maxwell, there's so many songs about time. You've only mentioned ones that have the word time. Are there
Yes.
any Christmas songs that have actual times, like 12:46?
Oh, well, upon a midnight clear, I suppose.
Okay, you said that one. Yeah, sorry to
12
stump you.
days of Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that's a
day
time
is
period.
length of
Yeah,
time.
24 hours.
Yes.
Is Pink Floyd considered a Christmas-themed band? Because they've got a song called Time.
I wouldn't think so.
Do you like that song that goes like time?
What is that?
I don't think I'm familiar.
It's from the 70s.
I'm not much
know
of
which
a
one you're talking about.
musicologist.
I know which one you're talking about.
Sing it.
No, you did it already.
So it's but a lot of people talking about time, and then you have New
Yes.
Year's Eve where it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, midnight.
Yes, I love it. People are so concerned about time, and everyone's talking about, the year that was.
Yeah.
And they used to go, what was the best movie of the year, the best songs of the year? Everyone's so thinking about time. I love it.
They're wearing glasses with that present a certain time, like a 2016 glasses.
Yeah. I think people should count up to New Year's. So it's like 11:59 and 50 seconds, 11:59 and 51 seconds, etc.
Yes, let's move forward.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, let's
I
stop
agree.
looking at the past.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to next year.
Really? 2016?
Yes,
A
it's
most excellent year.
yes, because there's extra time in it.
Yes. It's one more than
One
the
more
previous.
day. There's a leap day in 2016.
Oh, of course.
More time.
That's exciting.
Oh, that's gonna be that's gonna fuck me up big time.
Yeah. Hey, I had a question. We just had daylight savings time where we went back an hour.
I loved it.
You loved it even though because it's an
I have
extra
extra
hour.
time. Yes.
Yes,
And
what about
again, a whole weekend. Whoever talks about time,
Yeah.
music to mind, very ears.
What about Spring Forward though? You're losing an hour.
Here's the deal on Spring Forward.
Okay. Oh.
Don't like losing the hour. Could do without that. But again, I appreciate the discussion about time.
Okay. Yeah. What about all the articles about do we need daylight savings time? At least they're talking about it.
Right.
All press is good press.
Tis.
Okay. Well, happy holidays. I don't know if you're a Christian, if I should say Merry Christmas.
I've never been to a church.
Not even outside of one?
Well, you don't need to be invited.
I suppose outside. I didn't think.
Technically, we're outside of a church right now, Scott.
Walking past.
Yeah.
Well, no. Have you ever stopped even for a millisecond and you would know in front of a church?
Sure, to tie my very shoe.
Just one?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Very, very few times in my life have both shoes become untied at the same time.
So
You're one of the lucky ones then.
Yes, I suppose.
so you don't have a horse in this race about the war on Christmas or
No, I like Christmas. I like presents. Yes.
Present. That's a time.
Yeah?
Yes, it's very good.
No time like it, as far as I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes, it is true. There's no time like the present.
By the way, he's not some sort of expert or a god from on high. He's a guy.
You're not an expert about time?
I am an expert on time, and I think of myself as being a sort of distant watcher observing the passage of time throughout the universe.
No, but you're just a guy who works in a watch shop.
Yes,
And what's going on at the shop? Whose shop is it again?
my brother-in-law, Desmond Longo.
Right. How's Desmond? How's
Desmond's
these
great.
days?
I just gave him my Christmas list the other day.
He's married to your sister.
Married to my sister. They promised to buy me one present this year.
Oh, that's nice.
Have they not
Yes.
bought you any presents other years?
They've promised in the past.
Or has the amount changed? You said one present.
No, it's always equal to or lesser than one.
Oh, okay. Equal to or less than.
So
Yes.
it's 1 or 0, or
Yes.
if we're getting into negative integers.
They're going to steal
in
your
a
stuff.
juzz.
Yes, there have been times they've taken.
What happened to you the time you got nothing? Did you cry like a little baby?
Yes.
Then did you swoop in and give him something?
No, because he's not naughty. He's a bitch.
Oh, really?
I am. I'm a bitch.
You're a nice boy.
That's true.
Yeah. I would love to. What if you were a little naughty, though? You know what I mean?
Ooh, what would you do if you could be bad for a day?
If I were bad, I suppose I'd change someone's watch so it had the wrong time
Oh
on
no,
it.
then they might be late or early.
Yes. Oh, I can't think of it. Oh, no.
You wouldn't do it.
I
Okay.
wouldn't do
You're
it.
quivering.
I felt like Scrooge learning his lesson. Again, another wonderful thing about Christmas, one of our most famous time travel stories.
Ah,
A
yes.
Christmas Carol.
What do you think of Bill and Ted?
Bill and Ted's good. I go Christmas Carol.
Yep. Of time travel movies.
Time travel movies. There's
Yeah.
only 4. You can really, and I'm counting all the Back to the Futures
As one.
and
Okay.
all the Bill and Ted's as one.
Okay, great.
It goes number 1, A Christmas Carol.
Sure.
Number 2, Terminator Genesis.
Okay. And
other-
you're not counting those as one.
The other movies are in groups,
Yes.
but Terminator's not grouped out.
Okay, great.
No.
Great. Number 3.
Tie between Back to the Future.
Tie.
Yes.
Well, you're the one who said top 4. You
Yes.
just say top 5.
No, tie between Terminator. I mean, Back to the Futures and and Billion's heads.
Okay.
It's a 5-way tie for third.
What's
Second?
What's fourth?
T2.
D2. Okay.
What do you make of movies where like someone switches bodies or something and they kind of get old fast?
Trash.
But that's just as a film critic. It has
Yes.
nothing to do with time.
I appreciate true cinema.
Yes. What's your favorite movie? I guess we talked about time travel movies, but just
Safety last. I think we've discussed this before.
Oh, okay. And your favorite magazine?
Time.
Yeah, great. Song?
Time.
Okay, great. And
What
so,
about Time After Time?
oh yeah, Cyndi Lauper.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's got time so nice. You got to
That's
say
twice.
time twice. Yeah.
A wonderful musical poem.
And so, what did you ask your Longo for?
The Blu-ray of Terminator Genesis.
Okay, your number 2 favorite movie.
Crisp number 1 of the year.
Oh, okay, great.
It's total bullshit that they showed that John Connor was a fucking Terminator in the trailer to that movie.
Whoa, spoiler alert. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
I didn't mean to spoil the trailer, John.
Yeah, you were only going to watch the trailer.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, Ringo and I get together and watch old trailers we haven't seen yet this year. Well, that's one we won't have to watch out of the hundreds.
Who does it? You and Ringo? get
Ringo.
to- Oh, yeah. Your best friend.
Yeah, did I not? I'm sorry, I didn't explain this when I came in. Ringo is my best friend. He was the drummer of the Beatles.
Yeah,
The band I was in
Right.
when I was playing music.
Right. Why did you leave the Beatles again?
Huh? Well, I died, you know. No, I'm kidding. I left the Beatles.
It's a good joke.
I forget. I left the Beatles because we were all the lunches we were getting. No one was listening to my lunch orders, and I said, "This is a bigger problem of the band. Nobody's listening to my ideas anymore."
Yeah, I got it. And was John Lennon ever a bad little boy, naughty?
You take a wild guess.
No.
You're wrong. Yeah, he was really bad once. 1 year. One year. He was
Can I
bad.
guess now?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
What a star pupil.
So what did you get him with the year?
Do you remember that year, Johnny boy?
Yeah, I remember it.
You remember when you
remember
came downstairs
Yep.
and you didn't have any presents, but you had one little thing in your stocking? Mm-hmm. Remember what it was?
Yep.
It was a camera.
I was wondering who was going to say it.
I don't want to jump on your story.
It was a camera.
That I put
when
in
you
my
took
own
a
toilet.
picture.
I put it in my own toilet. And
Wait, a
took,
camera is a nice gift.
Hold on.
Okay.
Does she
put it in
do?
the
Ho here knew
Oh.
what I was gonna do.
Oh, there were
Put it in the
instructions?
toilet.
That's right.
And then when anyone sat down, it took a picture of their butt and it stabbed them with a little spear.
Oh no.
Right. Yeah, I was a bad boy that year. I
That was
got.
a creative gift.
Yeah.
That's creative.
Was it taking pictures before or after the spear?
It took one before and after. It was 2 pictures.
Okay. So you a side-by-side comparison? Yep.
So I
Before
could-
you were hurt and after you were hurt.
And then it would come out of the toilet and shoot the person's face
All right.
With a gun.
to see what their reaction was.
Okay. Very
Usually
good.
it was a
A gun
frown.
camera.
All right. Well, we have to take a break. Here, if that's okay. Is that all right?
No, that's
Max?
okay. Don't worry. As long as
Max.
we're coming back, it's fine.
I want to talk to you some more, though. I feel like I've given you short shrift.
I don't mind. Not even a tid.
Okay. We'll be right.
Ready commercials?
Yeah, we'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this.
Go commercials.
Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. Of course, we have Gino on the 1s and 2s.
Yep. I don't know how to use these things, but I got them.
I was wondering, you have a whole crate full of records.
Look, I told you, I still don't fucking understand what podcasting is.
Yeah, I know. Well, are you even a DJ?
No. And I brought these records into my fucking radio class, and they were like, we don't even
It's not
have
that
a
kind of
record
DJ.
player. Yeah.
You're a radio.
Yeah, I'm like a drive time guy,
Yeah,
apparently.
you don't record the songs that they play on the radio. You're
No,
just-
because
yeah.
I always thought, I was like, man, Opie and Anthony are really good at music if they do all these Led Zeppelin covers.
They were- so you know what music is.
I thought they would stop
You thought they
and
would
play
cover.
these amazing fucking songs. I was like, Jesus, I don't know if I can handle that. And my stepfather was like, you're a fucking retard. And he
Oh, wow.
rubbed my face on the radio like a bad dog.
I love him.
Yeah, you would. He had a lot of assorted little spears around the house.
Yeah, he's not with us any longer.
No, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I haven't spoken to my stepdad in a while. He Yes, he's alive, but
He
my
is
dad
alive.
is dead.
Oh, your dad's dead.
Yeah, my
I'm
dad's
sorry
dead.
about that. Do you
No
think,
worries.
Do you think?
Tis pity.
Yeah. How long ago did he die? Oh, your eyes lit up when I said how long ago. Wow.
How Desmond long ago?
Yeah, were you excited
Saw
about
them through the clock contacts.
Do you see those? Do you see the clocks?
No.
Oh, all
To
right.
me, they are translucent.
Why did you pause so
Why
dramatically?
did you say that like that was a time-related word?
I just learned it on my daily calendar.
You just learned translucent?
Yes.
I liked it. It pepped up the sentence. You know,
I'm
so many sentences are so boring and they just go out flat.
Yeah. Like I went to the mall.
Yeah. I went to.
The very mall.
Much better.
Way better. Much better. So Maxwell,
Yes.
you what are your plans for next year? I mean, we
Well, I'm
all have
excited.
goals,
Well, I'll finally have a birthday again.
right? Yes.
Finally?
First time in 4 years.
Oh, you were born on Leap Day.
What a
Perhaps
tragedy for someone who loves time so much.
Yes, well, or it might be a clue as to my very origin.
Okay.
If you're,
Are
but
you
you're
a
a person. You're a
superhero?
person, right?
'Tis rumored to be such.
So how old are you
By
then?
who?
Yeah.
Does that mean yes?
How old are you?
I'm 31
no,
years
but
old.
how old
You'll
are
be
you?
32.
So you'll be 8.
32.
Wait, is that 32 times 4, or is that you'll be 8 technically?
'Tis a mystery for the ages and the observers above.
But you're not the only person ever born on leap day. We know it's divided by 4.
True.
So we're saying he's either 8 or he is 136.
Yeah, so you're
can't-
really
The
good at
only
math, by the
two
way.
options.
So you only had 8 birthdays, but you're 136.
Now we're
Your
getting
math
into-
may be incorrect, but I'm gonna let the mystery linger.
128.
128.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right,
I just
but
copied what Gino said.
Hey, don't throw me under
bad.
the fucking bus here, all right, ho ho?
Thanks. Hello.
the Timies have promised me quite a celebration on
Oh, really?
my very day of birth.
Do the Timies live nearby? Are they nearby Timies? Or
Timies are all over this globe we call Earth.
That has nothing to do with time either.
Well, it
I would
sort
say
of does.
they're all over
It revolves once.
It revolves.
That's a day.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Rotates.
Rotates around the sun. That's a
Yes.
year.
You
Yeah.
refer to the Earth as a globe?
Yes. Or that great orb upon which we tread.
Yeah, that rings a bell to me. That's how I refer to it.
That's right. I heard you say that in the restroom earlier.
Yeah, what in the great orb that we travel on is happening in this room? Treaded upon.
So what are your? So you're gonna have a birthday. What sort of celebration do they have planned for you?
A bacchanal.
Okay. Wait. Like an orgy?
I don't know. I'm
Wine and
letting them
sex?
plan it. Wine, yes, wine shall be in abundance. Perhaps satyrs will be there. Men with goat legs playing the pan flute.
Perhaps.
Fake or real?
'Tis a question I shall be asking come March 1st, when I wake up and all thine visions have disappeared.
And this bacchanal is in Tallahassee?
Yes, off the interstate.
You know, that sounds pretty depressing. Tallahassee Bacchanal does not sound very
Tallahassee bacchanal sounds like a sad sex move.
Yeah.
Who would even go? Do you have a lot of
Tallahassee
friends?
Bacchanal.
Yeah, all the Timies are my friends.
Yeah. What about?
Tom Petty might be there.
Really?
Well, everyone in Tallahassee thinks he's going to show up if there's a big party.
Does Tom Petty live in Tallahassee, or is he more attached to the time thing?
'Tis rumored it's where he hails from.
It's not
Why
a
is it
rumor.
a
You know, you
rumor?
check any Wikipedia page referring to Tom Petty.
sure.
No
Wikipedia.
citation needed.
Yes,
all right.
yes.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to leave the North Pole. You're supposed to have allegiance to Santa for your whole life, eternity.
Is there an oath that you swear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you recite
The
it for
oath
us
I
right now?
swear?
Yeah.
It's fuck, dick, liquor, butt, shit, fuck, butt. Up your dong and suck it out your bunghole. Come out your mouth and stick it up your tongue.
Okay, that's a different.
I believe
thing
that
than
that is an oath because she had a hand over her heart.
You asked me to swear an oath.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you for standing. Very
I always
respectful.
respect the flag.
John Lennon over here took a lot of liberties with that Sgt. Pepper thing. That was only 20 years ago.
Oh, are you saying the actual Sergeant Pepper?
He fought in
got
General.
upset?
Didn't he fight in General So's army?
Yes.
From the Chinese
From
chicken?
the chicken?
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
Have a drumstick.
Chicken, your brain
chicken.
starts ticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on.
With
Bolognese on.
I hope the smoking man's in this one. It's Hollywood Facts, and you're going downtown.
Down to Inglewood now. It's
Thank you.
chicken, glamour, and lots of stars.
Glitz and glamour and
Lots of bars.
Get a drink at a club. Then go walk in front of Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dicks.
Check out the facts. It's Hollywood Facts, bro.
Nice.
We forgot the nice.
Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Down to Inglewood now. Everybody's doing facts and know your stars. It's glitz and glamour and lots of cars. Get a drink at a club. Then go walk in front of Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dicks. Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood Facts, bro.
Oh, we gotta add that. We need to get to our next guest. He's never been on the show before. I think, the holidays are a time that we have our close friends around us, but we also have strangers. And we're forced to interact with them of like, oh, hey, where are you from? Where do you live?
You're literally the only, besides Andrew Lloyd Webber, who I recently worked with, you're the only other person in this room I know.
Yeah, that's true.
I never met anyone here except maybe Timekeeper. I can't remember.
You can't remember if
Nor
you...
I.
I feel as if we have met before, but I can't be certain either.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know that you would ever have met Ho-Ho because you're not a magical person.
Ho-Ho.
You're just a guy.
Wait, what?
So it's said.
I think we did
So it
meet
is
last
true.
Christmas.
Perhaps we did.
All right, well, we'll clear
Someone
this
tell
up.
me.
Someone will write
Someone
in the
call
forums.
in and figure this out.
I know you met Len Wiseman last Christmas.
Okay.
Some Colin figure this out.
Why do you know that?
Colin Hanks?
Jost and Hanks.
Colin Jost? Colin Hanks? Colin Farrell? Colin
Firth?
Quinn.
who's the guy from
Oh, your voice
Whose Line?
sounds so different.
I'm
Mockery.
dying.
Colin Mockery.
Mockery.
I can't take it. Ugh.
What a wonderfully evocative name for a comedy person.
Oh,
Mockery.
I know. That's like
Mockery.
That's like
Making a
Joe
mockery of
Jokemeister.
He definitely did a one-man show called Making a Mockery of Myself.
Oh,
He definitely
shit.
did. I would have
Good.
directed it for him now that I have my equity card.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, we do have to get to our next guest. He is a small business owner. Please welcome David Bunting.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Thanks so much for letting me in. I didn't know it was a friends and family gathering.
Oh, yeah. No, we all know each other, and it's our favorite
yeah.
people of the year.
No, I get that vibe.
We're on a family plan.
No, I picked up on it with the glances askance as I entered.
Yeah.
I am a small business owner. I am a wholesale distributor of Scotch tape, and this is my most profitable time of year.
Oh,
'cause
I would
people
imagine.
need Scotch tape for the gift wrapping, and I distribute it in wholesale quantities only to retail customers.
Okay, wholesale only. That's
Yeah,
right. Okay.
huge quantities
But
only.
to retail customers, so not to stores.
No, I will not sell to stores.
Eliminate
I
the
go door to
middleman.
door with a crate of Scotch tape, and I will sell only in units of crates.
Now, do you sell them in giant rolls of Scotch tape, like a giant?
Yes, a huge dispenser that I've stolen from various parades. Tape dispensers are only made large for parade floats.
So
Really?
the crate
And
has
often.
one roll of tape in it.
Correct. You open the crate and there is one enormous dispenser, which is whimsical. And if you are an especially generous person, not enough tape. So I'll get rid.
May I ask, Mr. Bunting? Of
course. Huge fan, FYI.
well, thank you very much.
BTW, yeah.
No, it's ALW. Not
I love Avita. Is my favorite.
Yes.
Is that you?
That's Madonna.
Oh, it's Madonna. I'm sorry, I had you confused with
I don't
Madonna.
believe Madonna is the composer.
No, I love
of
her.
Evita.
I don't know.
I presume the singer is improvising lyrics and music.
Well, it's always.
She did great.
May I ask, Mr. Bunting?
Sure.
The oversized taping dispenser, does it have the row of jagged teeth
Yes.
at one end?
Yes.
So
Which
you
is
may
very dangerous.
tear the tape off. Yes,
I mean, it's
correct.
dangerous enough in normal size.
Well, you
for
could cut
little-
a finger.
Sure.
Yeah, and the teeth, they're extra large in the dispenser, and so I bring a warning. That children should not be in the house when you are using the tape. You must
be in
push
the
the
house.
children out in the lawn.
And do you also put a warning that they need to be unattended?
Yes, leave the children unattended at the edge of your property.
With a bunch of plastic bags.
Yeah, and then proceed to use the dispenser because the metal teeth and in my dispensers they are shark teeth, 2 rows.
Actual shark teeth.
Correct.
From sharks.
2 rows of shark teeth.
You must be some fisherman.
Thank you.
So is the tape really? It seems inconvenient to use like a foot wide piece of Scotch tape.
I was wondering about that myself,
Is
Gino.
it thin?
No, once you do this, you'll never go back because usually I don't know if if you're not a great rapper, the
I
found out that you're terrible.
I've proven that.
the paper flips up, it flaps over, you can't get it, but with
Flip and flap situation.
yeah, there's a flip and flop.
Like John Kerry, that flip flapper.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that
John
guy.
Kerry's one of my
Don't get me started on him.
most huge customers. I sell right to John Kerry's house. I go
Really,
to-
do you?
Teresa Hines Kerry is one of she's the woman of the house and handles the tape buying.
When he answers the door, does he open the door and say, "John Kerry opening the door"?
I wish. Oh, I wish. No.
Does anyone get that reference?
I do not. Would you explain it, please?
When he was nominated for the presidency of your United States, he showed up at the Democratic National Convention, and his opening line was, "John Kerry reporting for duty." And he gave a little salute, and it was mortifying.
Cowardly salute, that fucking swift boat captain.
Not as cowardly as that McCain fellow, though. Getting captured.
Yeah, I like my soldiers not to get captured.
I almost feel as if we've sidetracked Mr. Bunting.
Not at all, no. I came in here hoping to talk about John Kerry's Democratic nomination. That was actually just a huge sideline that I could get to
This
that.
was the best way for you to
I
get to
have a
that.
query.
You tricked me. You led
Yes,
me right
you,
into it.
you fell right into my trap. Most of my discussion is going to be about John Kerry's Democratic nomination speech, the most riveting candidate and the most riveting part of that candidacy. Ooh, a day doesn't go by that I don't think about John Kerry and his not any of the important parts later, just the Democratic nomination speech.
Maxwell has a question here for you.
Which side of the tape do you prefer? Smooth or sticky?
That I have been waiting my whole life for that question.
Oh, well,
No
one has ever asked you that?
No, and I try to force it, and I lead it, and I bait people to ask me, and they don't take the bait. I like smooth.
Really? Is that
Yes.
Wow.
is that like your peanut butter?
Yeah, I like creamy peanut butter, smooth side of the Scotch tape, sanded marble. I like everything
Smooth jazz?
smooth jazz. I don't like rough jazz. I prefer
Smooth
smooth.
legs
rough
on a
jazz.
lady.
Yeah, smooth like a lady. Yeah.
Smooth peanut butter is actually technically both smooth and sticky, which is interesting, like Scotch tape.
Yes. Wow.
Very
Interesting.
Yeah.
Lays instead of ruffles?
Yeah, I like potato chips with no surprises.
Do you like the movie The Jagged Edge?
Not at all.
Oh,
It's my worst.
What about the Rob Thomas, Carlos Santana song, Smooth? How do you feel about that?
I love that one. I love Sade's breakout single "Smooth Operator" and not her follow-up "Rough Operator."
What about the hair of comedian Cat Williams?
I'm not sure how to answer without possibly getting myself into a think piece.
May I just
I'm going to say I love it.
What about the fur of a cat then?
Oh, interesting. One way I love it, and the other way I hate it. I like entries of the space shuttle, smooth.
Okay.
I like gum, post-chew.
What about a hockey game before the skaters have showed up?
Yes,
It's not a game at that point.
that's my favorite.
Yes. What about the ice before they show up?
No,
fine to be
I
poetic.
like the
We're
game.
ready for the hockey game.
No, I
Send
like
in the skaters.
the competition before the players have begun, when it is its most pure and undisturbed.
The hockey game has begun.
As soon as the players start, I'm like, well, this game's ruined. I get
Waste
up
of
and
a
leave. Don't even get me started on the ice.
Oh.
I like Zambonis.
I can tell why.
Yeah. Well, because I like machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, separate from the
What other
smoothness.
machines do you like?
Oh, God, don't even get me started. Turbines, inclined planes.
Simple. What's your favorite
keep
simple
it simple.
machine?
Besides the inclined plane, I like the axle.
What about machine guns?
What was the last word you said?
Wow.
Guns.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Machine guns.
As a machine, I love them.
Bang, bang.
And the smoothness of the inside of the magazine, I appreciate.
Uh-huh.
But the application of the guns is, I'm going to say, a real bummer.
Eh,
Topical.
And
when John Kerry answers the door, if I may get back to what I wanted to talk about, he's brandishing all kinds of weapons. He wears his purple hearts everywhere he goes.
He wears his purple heart on his sleeve.
Yes.
What about the Tommy gun that Ho-Ho is holding?
Ho-ho! Watch this! Bang, bang!
Oh, you're putting holes in my glasses with that thing.
Thank God
I'm
your
holding
wolf
them
has
high.
mandatory active shooter training. I knew exactly what to do. Duck and cover.
you dive right for it.
Yeah.
According to Fox News.
Let's talk
No
about
one
something
even
else.
tried to
right.
shoot me back.
So
Seconded.
No one tried to sweep you back. So
To
it's
shoot
not
me
your
back.
fault. It's, oh yeah.
So David,
Oh yes.
yeah, it's the holidays.
I thought that was it for sure. I felt the wave of conversation
What's
drift
your
away from me.
favorite-
We're just easily settling back in a conversation after unloading a full clip of a machine gun.
It's Ho-Ho.
Hello! I can do whatever I want this Christmas time.
Yeah, Ho-Ho, you were shooting gumdrops at us.
Doesn't
They
Santa
heard
get
it come
mad?
at you fast.
Mr. Bunting, what's your favorite thing for a baseball player to do?
Let me think. I either resin the bat or slide into second.
What about bunting the ball?
Oh, son of a bitch. I gotta go.
What's your favorite political campaign decoration?
Banners of
He's
a
real-
whistle stop.
He's really
red,
thinking of
white, and
smooth
blue.
still.
What's your favorite thing for a baby to be wrapped in?
Swaddled.
Ah, man, it's a lost cause.
Unlike most people, his favorite things aren't his last name.
If you were making a cake with a hole in the middle, would you
Yeah.
say we be? What would you say? We be
I'd say
what?
we're caking it up.
I would thought you would have said we be Bunting.
I don't know what you're hinting at.
Tell me more about this tape.
Great, thank you for getting us back on track.
Well, what is on track? Do you want to talk about John Kerry or do you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
I can't tell what you want to talk about.
It's your choice.
Yeah, the
You're the total stranger here. You're a small business owner.
You're all good friends, and you're letting what a Christmas gift to let the conversation be dictated by me. I like unsticky tape that does nothing. That is my favorite kind of tape.
Wait, so
Functionless
smooth
tape.
on both sides.
Show tape.
wait, tape so that when you're giving
Like
a
a
present
ribbon?
away, someone says, "Oh, that was taped," and then they look at it and it's not sticky, and not holding anything together.
Yeah, it's not so irritating. There's no gummy residue in your fingers. It's just a nice sheen of plastic.
The worst part about opening a present.
Yep, the gummy residue.
Is this the type of tape that you sell? These oversized dispensers?
Huge dispensers with 2 rows of shark teeth and no adhesive involved. Yep, by the crate only.
Yeah,
And John Kerry is your biggest customer.
Yeah, he loves it. Sometimes he'll know I'm coming and he'll wrap himself up in it and he'll show up just like a lollipop. He looks like.
Santa baby.
Sometimes the tops of ketchup bottles have clear plastic that's smooth on both sides.
It's very true.
So perhaps that's what Miss Hines is doing with it.
Yes.
Have him delivered to the house, please.
Certainly
We'll
the-
bring it down to the factory.
Certainly Mr. Hines, who makes the ketchup.
Yes.
But we're talking to Mr. Bunting.
No, but John Kerry's
Wife is heir to the
Teresa Hines!
Yes.
You've cracked it!
Yes.
We've come full circle.
Yes.
And the factory it's well known that the factory is in their house. They live on the premises.
Oh,
You're always
they
covered
live,
in ketchup. Blech.
they live at the ketchup manufacturing plant in Pittsburgh. That's where I go.
You two, David and Max, you two really get along. I think that you guys could be really good friends.
I've sensed a lot of chemistry here.
Yeah.
Are either of you looking for a roommate?
I would be honored to live with John Lennon. I don't know how
No,
I'd
you're
explain-
misunderstanding me. Either of you could live with each other. I don't want either of you in my home.
It's official. We're moving to the Dakota.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, no.
Central Park West. I've always
have I
wanted to
done?
live there.
Mr. Bunting, what is your current living situation?
I'm currently living in a mailbox, a blue mailbox on the corner of the Danbury Fair Mall in Danbury, Connecticut.
Doesn't seem very roomy.
No, it's depressing and confining.
Yeah.
What is your? How do you? How are you situated inside this mailing box?
Well, several years of yogi training allows me to compress my form into a near rectangle, and I just insert myself like a filling into the mailbox.
Yeah, do enough yogi training,
Like
you
a
won't get a
ho-ho.
boo-boo.
Hello.
Like that ho-ho filling.
Now,
There's been a-
does it drive you crazy when people drop mail on your head if they're mailing something? And then more specifically, does it bother you even more when they open it again to look to see if the letter went down?
No, I understand when they look. I just shout out, "I got it!
That would blow my
Wait a
fucking
minute.
mind.
Where is your home again?
Danbury, Connecticut, the corner of the Danbury Fair Mall parking lot.
I'm sorry. I have to apologize. I remember last year I was mailing a typewriter and I threw it in there.
That was you!
That was me. I'm so
I was
sorry.
so amazed you got it through the slot.
I was mailing it to myself across country because
Copyright reasons.
You didn't want to carry it in the RV at
That'll slow me
125
down.
miles
I had to make it in a day.
How many stamps did that take?
One big one.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
yes,
It's just one big 41 cent suit.
Now you're getting it.
I saw it. I was
If
like,
I did nothing here today, I want everyone to know that.
I
making a
agree- I
stamp
agree
for
with
you.
that.
Almost.
I appreciate the apology. I remember seeing that stamp and thinking, well, I got the size tape for this stamp, but it
But
wouldn't
it'll
stick.
never hold.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
The stamp is actually sticky, though.
yeah, which I loathed.
How did you get started in this business? It seems very curious.
Okay, well, I was playing French horn in a parade, and I saw a float with
Is
a
that
huge.
where you were stealing the parade things from?
Yes, that's right. And I saw a huge Scotch tape dispenser on a parade float with a gift theme, which I
this-
stole.
Was this the Puerto Rican Day Parade?
This is a Puerto Rican Day parade with a huge Scotch tape dispenser.
Because of all the gifts that people give on Puerto Rico Day.
Yeah, Puerto Rico Day is famous for adhesives
Let's
and
see where this leads.
gifts. And so I was in the Puerto Rican Day parade, ethnically inappropriate, and running after the float. And I stole a play Scotch tape dispenser.
In front of everyone at the parade.
No one was paying attention to me.
People always ignore the French horn plays.
Yeah, I was playing a solo French horn piece in the middle.
Like,
Still no one was paying attention to you.
I was trying to play merengue on the French horn, and it's not an optimal instrument for that sort of.
So you're doing it poorly, and no one was paying attention to you.
No, there was such celebration and joy that
They're celebratory people.
I was invisible, effectively. So I ran off with a huge Scotch tape dispenser.
The end.
Yep.
That's your origin.
It's the easiest, it's the simplest and most logical part of my life.
But now somehow you've come up with many of these oversized Scotch tape.
I'll be honest, I've not sold any of the dispensers.
What?
I open the crate and people just wheel off a bunch of the non-sticky tape.
Oh, and yet John Kerry is your biggest customer.
When I say biggest,
I mean, he's the tallest
mean
person.
of course, he is the only sole customer.
That
yeah.
lurch-looking motherfucker.
Yeah. He does look like
Roasted.
Lurch.
Whoa, I like your mean side.
Oh, you lurched?
You've been lurched.
Yeah.
I go around telling people if they look like lurch or not, and then I say you've been lurched.
It's the one time you mean.
People love when a 6'5" comes out. 6'5" tall guy comes over and says, "You look like Lurch."
You should tell them this. You should tell them I look like Thing. Everyone looks like Thing.
I started by doing it in the mirror, so I knew it was funny.
You're like at the end of Boogie Nights. You're Lurch. You're Lurch.
Are you prosthetic?
You're one reference for someone having looked in a mirror.
What about
only time.
Snow White, the evil queen. She looked in a mirror once.
I never saw it.
All right, we're just about. Unless you had more to talk
Taxi
about.
driver.
I had
A
less.
taxi driver. He looks in the mirror.
Yes.
Yeah, I had less to talk about than this, so this we're way over.
Okay,
Home
great.
Alone.
I had far less.
Okay, good.
He looks
good.
in the mirror and Home Alone.
I have one more question.
One more question.
That's
Great.
astounding.
And we have time for one more.
Where do you stand on? Where do you stand? Where do you stand on invisible tape?
I think it's an affront to the industry. Tape should be transparent but not unseeable.
You would say translucent.
Oh, yeah.
I learned that word today.
Why did you point at somebody when you said that?
I said
learned
it
it from him.
earlier.
Mr. Keeper,
It's a hell of a memory on you, Gino.
Complicated layers of callbacks when new people arrive.
Yeah, it's very complicated. Every callback someone makes goes, "What do you mean?" But thank you so much, and everyone, you can sign off with anything you want to say. It's just a free-for-all here. So we'll start with John Lennon. What do you want to say?
Well, I said it before, I'll say it again. Happy holidays.
Okay, well.
it's a thing I love to say
That
around
is
this time
not
of year.
additive. All right, Maxwell.
Tick tock. Enjoy your clock.
Okay, very good. Gino.
We need to wrap it up here. So
Okay, thank you. Great. David.
John Kerry for president.
All right. Well, Baron,
I hate poor people.
and of course,
can I
Ho Ho.
switch mine back?
Hello. Don't be afraid to be bad. Oh, you're back in now. Do I get to go home, or are you going to stay up there?
Why is it the same sound?
For the nose and the butthole.
Going in and going out.
Oh, bye.
Wait, you're leaving?
I was saying bye to your finger. I'll miss it.
Oh, really? Here.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep it?
Yeah.
Do you want to cut it off?
Yeah.
Cut it off and stick it up there.
Stick it up there first, and then I'll cut it off.
All right, here we go.
And slice.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm so happy.
Very clean cut.
Ho ho, are you off to
Hello?
off to the North Pole?
Yeah, because that's where I live, brother.
Yeah, I know. You got a couple more weeks until you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you like that "Wake Me Up Before You Go" song because of the repetition of the
I
go?
changed it to "Wake Me Up Before You Ho Ho."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear a little bit of that.
Wake me up before you ho ho, because I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you ho ho. Thanks for clapping your butts, guys.
Instinctively, we all just stood up and started making our booties clap.
All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
And cut.